I think we are here, and we will know we are here when my friends start texting me and saying, "Hey, you're here." So, can you see us? Question mark. I am putting in the thing. Looks like we are live. So, and my friend Wendy, I think we are here, watching. And we will know we are here when my friends start texting me and saying, "Hey, you're here." So, can you see us? Question mark. I am putting in the thing. Looks like we are live. All right, Emmanuel.
Oh, there we are. We're here. We're on.
My friend Wendy, we are here, watching. And we will know we are here. All right. When my friends start texting me. Now, where am I saying, hearing myself? Hey, you're here. Can you hear me like twice now?
Yes, yes, it's very distracting.
I am putting in the thing.
Yeah, we're on. I have it on. Right. Oh, there we are. We're here. We're on.
My friend Wendy, we are here, watching. And we will know we are here. All right. When my friends start texting me. Now, where am I saying, hey, myself? You're here. Can you hear me like twice now? Mute.
Yes. Over and over again.
I'm putting in the. So everybody, mute.
All right. Oh, there we are. We're here. We're on.
My friend Wendy, we are here, and we will know we are here when my friends start texting me. Now, where am I saying, hey, you're here. Can you hear me like twice now? Mute.
Yes. Over and over again.
I'm putting in the. So everybody, mute.
All right.
Mute.
There we are. We're here. We're on.
My friend Wendy, we are here, and we will know we are here when my friends start texting me. Now, where am I saying, hey, you're here. Can you hear me like twice now? Mute.
Yes. Over and over.
You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. Very good. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. All right. That was a trip. Was that not? That was a trip. Okay. You all stay muted. Can you all hear me? Nod. All right. No
Very
sound
good.
now. Okay. I'm your leader. I'm working on this. All right. Are you still hearing me endlessly or no? All right. All right. No, I'm working on this. I think I found it. I'm just going slow. I'm not going to say like one word at a time. Like bingo. Good. All right. You know what it was? Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm asking the people who are watching, are you all hearing just me without the strange loop going on? Let me know if you are, because I think I figured out what it was. I just had too many windows open. And now everybody who's mute is going, oh God, Eden. Good. All right, good. I only hear myself, which is really all I ever hear when in my life. Okay, I don't get the looping now. Good. Thank you, Wendy, so much. All right. I think we are back to normal. All right. Thank you, Matt. I had an extra window open on my computer. Whew. Okay. It is safe for you to unmute. Oh, God.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Let's hope this works.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to introduce all of you. You can share this link with people, and I'm pretty sure the ghost in the machine is now dead. So you'll see on your feed over here, we have some people here. I've got Christy Cooper, wave. Go ahead and wave. And I got Eliza Collins. I've got Robin Dyer. I've got Caroline Maynard. Got Dan Chaka. And Kaylin Boss. And these are the singers for Holidays, which you can buy at edencastelemusicstudio.bandcamp.com. So these singers have been working on this album since sometime in September. Even before that, I think I started putting the bug in your ear over the summertime when we finished our first studio album called 6 Feet from Stardom, which released in June of 2020, back when we thought the pandemic would be over by the end of the summer. Yeah, great. So, but as soon as 6 Feet from Stardom released, we started talking about doing another recorded album in lieu of doing the kind of live performances that my studio is known for. Raise your hand if you've been in one of my live performances, like a showcase at the Pump House. Yeah, a bunch of people have. Or they've performed sometime in the past year. Christy's been doing a lot of performing in Connecticut. Caroline did Wakefield Idol. Before everything shut down. Eliza did a one-woman show in the fall in my backyard. So all of these singers here have some performing experience. Kaylin's been doing some local theater, and she started a YouTube channel. So they've all been working with me on various projects. And then in September, they decided to take on the task of actually starting to write original songs for the holiday season. We didn't know what they were going to write, but we worked with a lot of wonderful people, and we came up with some really great songs. So tonight is listening night. You get to hear the songs. So God help me. I hope I don't get 3 of those. But I'm going to play them straight from the Bandcamp selection, which is edencastelemusicstudio.bandcamp.com in order. And the first one is Seasons Change, which we wrote with our friend Mark Cutler. Mark is a member of the Rhode Island Musicians Hall of Fame. He's known for being part of groups including the Schemers and Men of Great Courage. And I worked with him, or met him, when he did the Same Thing Project, which is this wonderful, it was every Tuesday at like 11 o'clock, where he would just get together with a bunch of people and write a song. And he's really good at it. So I asked him, would you get together with my people and help us write a song? And this is the song he came up with. So I'm going to ask the people on YouTube, can you hear that? All of you hear that? Okay. Thank you for staying muted and enjoy. The seasons change.
The seasons are changing, that's all I can see. But St. Patty's Day we were shut down. Now leaves are growing all around me and all around old Newport town.
Summer's not summer when you're all stuck inside, and all of this time's flashing by. And fools show their faces and don't leave no spaces, but me, I'm not looking to die.
I can't hug my sister, it all gets me down. I can't shake my neighbor's hand. The Greenbrier is shuttered, I I can't buy you a drink, so I walk 20 miles in the sand. Now fall is upon us and everything's changed except for the leaves on the ground. School is in session, but it's all rearranged, and soon snow will be falling down.
The holiday season is coming, I hear. The calendar says it's so. It's supposed to be freezing. I don't want that this year. So tell that Jack Frost to go.
I can't see a movie. I can't see a play. I can't do things that I like to do. Wharf's Tavern is shuttered. I can't buy you a drink, so I'm zooming around with you.
The seasons hold beauty, it comes and it goes, like happiness and sadness too. I just hold on as life ebbs and flows until I can hold on to you.
Then I'll hug my sister, go out on the town, and I'll shake my neighbor's hand. The Greenbrier's open, you'll buy me a drink, and we'll crawl 20 miles in the sand. The Greenbrier's open, you'll buy me a drink, and we'll crawl 20 miles in the sand. Bravo! That's our opening track. Oh, thank you, Wendy. She says nice harmonies. So when I shared that online today with some teachers, they said, oh, it kind of sounds like a Billy Joel song. I think because of the harmonica. So I'm thrilled. Everybody who's in this Zoom room sang on that song. And Mark Cutler also harmonized with Kaylin on the second part of her solo. And that was just great fun. Does anybody want to talk about what it was like to write a song together online? You can unmute yourself and tell us. How about Caroline? What was it like to write online?
I thought it was a lot of fun. It was creative, collaborative. I thought we came up with a lot of ideas. We bounced ideas off each other and we sort of built upon that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it got us all to a better place quickly.
It took us about what, 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I think beginning to end.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mark asked us a bunch of questions at the beginning, and it's just how are you feeling? What's your mood? And that was what, late September. So we all knew kind of, impending gloom and doom. But what a great holiday song. Right? But we knew that the holidays were coming. So we decided to kind of include that on the album as an example. And then I sent him the finished track and I said, we have room for you to sing on it. And he said, oh, so sweet. I really like how it turned out. And my friend Jason played drums on it. I played the rest of the instruments on it. And it's the only song we have where everybody is actually singing together. And everybody here recorded safely. So we did some recording online at first using some technology that we use in this studio, Clean Feed. And we also use Soundtrap to do some recording for individuals. And then finally, people did come here just one at a time to my studio in Wakefield, Rhode Island, and recorded safely in here. And then we put it all together. Jason did the mixing, and then Skylar Batts of Studio 121 did the mastering of the entire album. So the second track on the album is Kaylin's. And this is called Drop Me in a Christmas Movie. So Kaylin, do you want to say anything about this before I play it?
This was created with the most love for cheesy Christmas movies. My shirt actually says, "This girl loves Christmas movies." So this was made with nothing but love, but it is meant to be funny.
It's freaking hilarious. All right. Drop me in a Christmas movie.
Feeling like a Grinch's Christmas, firework and all that business. Not affected with that Christmas cheer. I've been singing like I've been all year. In a movie this fair, you find me fighting over the perfect pine tree. Because letting any follows my lead. The happy ending is a guarantee. Oh, drop me in a Christmas movie. Always corny, always cutesy. Endless cheer, enchanted spirit. Snow and magic, can't you feel it? Christmas Eve, we fall in love. Loud to me, my turtle dove. Drop me in a Christmas movie. Whoa! I'm home for a small town holiday. Family tells me I should stay, but his passion will convince me as we fall in love miraculously. My boyfriend's secret royalty, his best friend doubts my loyalty. Our best laid plans to blow up, but back in love is where we glow up. Always corny, always cutesy, endless cheer, enchanted spirit, snow and magic, can't you feel it? Christmas Eve, we fall in love. Loud to me, my turtle dove, or drop me in a Christmas movie. Whoa!
Christmas angels granting wishes, perfectly timed and mistletoe kisses, magic of Santa teaching lessons, find a family secret message, gingerbread cookies by a fire, carols sung by a holiday choir, the snow falls gently right on cue, and in the end my love is true.
He was just a player, I was a struggling baker. Met cute, cold and faker. Now he's smart, a new cookie flavor. He was just a player, I was a struggling baker. Met cute, cold and player. Now he's smart, a new cookie flavor. Dropping in the Christmas movie, always corny, always cutesy. Endless cheer, enchanted spirit, snow and magic, can't you feel it? Christmas Eve, we fall in love. Loud to me, my turtle dove. Drop me in a Christmas movie. Whoa! Drop me in a Christmas movie. Always corny, always cutesy. Endless cheer, enchanted spirit, snow and magic, can't you feel it? Christmas Eve, we fall in love. Loud to me, my turtle dove. Drop me in a Christmas movie. Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Bravo! Woo! Wait till you see the video.
Yeah.
So every single one of these songs that you're hearing tonight on Holidays, which is available for sale at Eden Casteel Music Studio.bandcamp.com, is available as an audio album right now. And there's going to be a video for each one of these songs. Tonight, at the end of this, you'll get to see Seasons Change, the video. And then each night, for the next 8 nights, it's like Hanukkah only from my YouTube channel. We are going to have videos premiering starting tomorrow night with Dan. And then over the course of the week, every night, 8 o'clock, there'll be a different video appearing. So, but Kaylynn's music video is, yeah. And that was a last minute decision only like what, 3 weeks ago? Is that when we started talking about videos? Feels like it. Yeah.
Yes.
3 weeks, 3 years. I don't know anymore. But first we thought, well, we'll do some lyric videos, but then we realized that some of these songs really had a story to them so that they really deserved a full-fledged video. So some of the videos really are lyrics based because the lyrics tell the story so well. And some of them have a story that we act out that really kind of fleshes everything out. So, but they're all really fun. So, and we filmed them in different locations. It was totally COVID safe, every single one of them. So, yeah, that's great. So thank you, Kaylynn. That was really fun. I know every word of your songs, right? Do you know every word in this album, or is it just me? I know every word.
Just you.
Just me. Okay. So, but I hope people like them. I mean, everybody wrote a song that's got some great hooks in them, and I've lived with these songs. So has the mixer, so does the masterer, so they know your songs really well. But it's super, super fun. Oh, Eliza's in the other room, so I'm going to try to bop her in here. But next we have Christy's song. This is Snow Song by Christy Cooper. I haven't told them all how old you are. Can I tell them how old you are? You want to tell them how old you are? You can.
I'm 13. I'm turning 14 in like 5 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soon. Very, very soon. So, and she loves Billie Eilish, right? She is Eilish-ish herself. And it was so cool. The one time we got together, the one safe time we got together was when we did some music improv with our friend Keith Munslow, who runs the Empire Review up in Providence. And he came out to my backyard deck and did music improv with us safely. It was the only time we got together, and we kept our masks on for most of it. And we were outside, but we noticed that Kaylin has green tipped hair and Christy has green tipped hair. And we thought, oh my gosh, what are the odds? Right. So yeah, it was like twinsies. It was great. It was great. But Kaylin, do you love Billie Eilish too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Billie Eilish is great.
She's awesome. All right.
She's a lot younger than me, but she's amazing.
She's a lot younger than you. She's a lot older than Christy.
Mm-hmm.
So Christy, when we wrote this song, I mean, we were kind of inspired by Billy and by Phineas, right? So, but it's really your song. So this is Snow Song. Do you want to say anything else about it? Or you want me just to spin it?
I don't know. I just think it's really cool. It's really cool.
It's really cool. And this is your first original song, correct?
Yeah, it's the first released one. Yeah.
Released one. Very good. First of many, I think. Okay, this is Snow Song by Christy Cooper.
I think it's funny that I wrote that when I can't drive.
Yeah. Yeah. There are lots of things you can write about that you better not do. So this can be one of them, right? So, I mean, yeah, that's why there's a whole thing called murder ballads. Don't ever do that. But that's great.
My
And
parents are applauding me from the other room right now.
good. Proud parents over there watching. So, and she had a video that was made by a family friend. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. That's happening in a few days. Eliza had a fuse blow in her house. So she's going to deal with that. So she'll be back. So yeah, poor Eliza. So she's going through it. But thank you, Christy, very much. That's great. So each one of these singers will be talking about their song a little more in detail and premiering their video every night starting tomorrow night. Right now, you can get the album at edencastlemusicstudio.bandcamp.com. It's called Holidays, and it is my 6 students from Eden Casteel Music Studio doing works that they wrote with me. We did arranging together. I had a bunch of friends appear on the album, musical support, mixing support, mastering support, and tonight is the premiere. So we are really thrilled to do this with you. You all came for voice lessons, right? And you left with that plus a way to be creative in the middle of this awful time, a way of really not only deepening your vocal skill, but also, yeah, your artistic skill. And I'm so proud of all of you for having done that. The first album that my studio did was an album of covers called 6 Feet from Stardom, which is available on my website, edencasteel.com. You can see links there. It's on SoundCloud and it's free. It's just 13 covers that we did. We did songs that were happy, humorous, or hopeful. And that was what we needed at that time, right? April, May, June, several of you performed on that. And we chose songs that kind of fit that criteria. They came and recorded safely in my living room. And we all thought this was going to be over. But this feels deeper. This is really personal. And it's how we're feeling right now. And we think that it's going to resonate with a lot of people. So we're really glad to share it with you tonight. So the next song, speaking of resonating, is Caroline's. And this is Colors of Christmas. So some singers, we really worked together to create some lyrics. And I think with Christy, it was like we kind of almost came up with a haiku concept to come up with some of the lyrics. But Caroline just like showed up and she just sent me, here are my lyrics. And that was that. And Kaylin as well. Here are my lyrics. And it was up to me to figure out what kind of music would go with it. But Caroline, what were you thinking about when you wrote this beautiful piece?
Well, let me see. I think it was back in October, right? So it was before the election. And yeah, I was just I think I was feeling really affected by all that was going on, the protests and the violence. And and then we were talking about Christmas and I was like, this just isn't like, it just felt so different. So I was, I guess, trying to imagine what Christmas would feel like if all of that was still going on, you know?
All right. Beautiful.
Kind of glad the election is over.
Yeah. Aren't we all? Kind of glad 2020 is over. Aren't we all? Right.
Feel like, things have calmed down a little. And my house is now decorated. So it's feeling good. But that's where I was.
That's great. Yeah. So Caroline, I call hers as kind of, she's like the center, the nice calm center. Like Christy kind of starts getting us there. She kind of calms us down, gets us in that Zen place. And then Caroline comes in with Colors of Christmas. So this is Colors of Christmas, written and sung by Caroline Maynard.
Colors of Christmas could change. No gold, red, and green. Can't feel what they'd mean. My Christmas wishes are black and white. That all shades between would see the light. Versus you. dream like many before. We all live in peace and no one's at war. My Christmas holiday is black and white, and all shades between. What a beautiful sight. When will we live in unity? Not me versus you, or you versus me. When will it be that we finally see we're all one, the beauty that will be? Longing for justice, search near and far. Where is the wise man? Where is our star? Here in a world that's shrouded in night, we need some love. We need some light. This is the season when wishes come true. Let the colors of Christmas reflect me in you. Possibilities that could be when we give respect and equality. When will we live in unity? Not me versus you, or you versus me. When will it be that we finally see we're all one, the beauty that will be in unity? Not me versus you, or you versus me. When will it be that we finally see we're all one, the present that will be?
Bravo.
Thank you.
I know, doesn't it just make you want to, like, hug somebody if it wasn't going to kill us?
Yeah.
That was great. And I mean, I'm Catholic, and so I play songs kind of like this in Catholic churches, right? And I realized, oh, this sounds like something we would probably hear actually, like at a service. So I didn't realize that until we wrote it. And because you said, I really like, who were the names of the groups you talked about? A bunch of groups you loved. But we'll talk about this on your video night, because we're going to do your video later on. But yeah, so that everything here is inspired by what these singers love. Christy loves Billy, Kaylin loves Madonna, at least she does now. And everybody got to sing something that was with music that was kind of inspiring to them, or at least they lied and told me they were inspired by it. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Okay. Next up is Dan. Yes, Dan Chayka, ladies and gentlemen. So Dan's song actually started with the title. The title is, What Are You Doing Rosh Hashanah Eve? What is this doing in the middle of a holiday album? It's a holiday. Right, Dan? That is
correct. And I wanted to do something a little nostalgic, and Hanukkah is not such a big deal to me. It's not as important a holiday, it's a wonderful holiday, but to me, the quintessential family holidays are the ones with the huge feast. And it is Jewish New Year, so we kind of tied it in with a nice little lead in. We did a good job writing the lyrics and bringing us back a few months earlier so I could sing about a holiday I really love, family meal. And I think it'll be interesting to hear it, but I think we caught the feel. I think we went for something, something my grandparents would like.
We were very inspired by Frank Lesser's What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? And that was actually it. I was thinking, well, okay, New Year's Eve, that's a classic holiday song. What are you doing New Year's Eve? It's a great, great jazz song. But what can we do for Dan that resonates with him? And so we said, well, of course, Jewish New Year. So that's how we came up with it. And then Dan told me all these wonderful stories about his family. And so that became the basis of this song. He's got a great video that goes with this as well, which will be premiered tomorrow night. But right now you get to hear the audio of Dan Chayka singing, What Are You Doing Rosh Hashanah Eve?
Happy New Year to the Gentiles, ringing bells out in the cold. But for God's chosen people, the New Year's 3 months old. I'm counting down the minutes till I can celebrate with you the eve of Rosh Hashanah 5782. I got us front row tickets in the temple's finest pew, where the cantor's singing that Avinu Malkeinu. My heart is like a shofar, and it's bleeding just for you on Rosh Hashanah Eve. We'll dine at my bubby's. She's been cooking for a week. She'll stuff you with her kishke and leave lipstick on your cheek. I'll talk politics with my uncles. It's the only time we speak on Rosh Hashanah Eve. I'll hold your hand like my mother holds a grudge. Feed you dates and holla. Give your knee a little nudge. You could be an atheist, but who am I to judge? For I have faith in us. Yom Kippur is holy, Passover is too. Hanukkah goes slowly, I wanna share it all with you. Lashana Tova, baby, out with the old, in with the new, on Rosh Hashanah Eve. Cold Spring Street, past leaves of golden red. You've made me very happy, I can't wait until we're wed. Necking with the Maidala who will love me till I'm dead. On Erev Rosh Hashanah, on Rosh Hashanah Eve.
Thank you.
Wow, Dan, that was fun.
So I just want to say the video, which will premiere tomorrow on the first night of Hanukkah,
Yes.
was shot at the temple that I grew up going to. It was quite an experience, and thank you, Eden, for talking to the cantor and getting us the opportunity to record there. I mentioned that it was like they wouldn't let us do it, I bet, but it would be really cool if we could. And of course, Eden knows the cantor. She got us in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cantor did my show at the Jam at the Gam. Judy Sepluin, so she was one of my headliners, and so basically we had a little quid pro quo going on. So, but that's going to be really, really fun to do. And I've sent that song out to a few different singers I know across the U.S., and they all want to sing that song, Dan. So you're going to have to fight people for it.
That's fine. The more the merrier.
We found a niche that didn't exist, right? So this next one may also be a niche song that really was needed, Eliza. So this is a song that why didn't anybody write this song yet? I don't know, but thank God she did. So this is Torch Song for Mrs. Claus. And you also came up with the title first, right? Yeah, absolutely. And then she also just showed up with this music, actually, just like, here you go. And it was like this. Can't even see it over here. But basically, yeah, it was just one page and like, here we go. And then it was up to me to help turn it into a song. And your favorite singer, one of your favorite singers, is June Christie. So we decided to go for kind of a June Christie feel. And we thought, what would be totally wrong for Mrs. Claus to have? Bossa Nova. So yeah, she got Bossa Nova. But she was that kind of a girl. We tried it as a blues piece. And this was the process, is that each singer did lyrics first, generally. And then we came up with some music to go with. A few people kind of got a loop and went that way, but most people were kind of lyrics first. And that was our general process. So this is Torch Song for Mrs. Claus. Even groove on flute.
The night is cold, my love. The air holds a chill. When your sleigh flies away, my heart grows still. My heart is warm for you. Follow its shining light. Come home safely, Santa love, and this cold and lonely night. I've sent the elves a packing. Rudolph dreams in his hay. Let's fold arms around each other at the end of this Christmas day. Don't you have a gift for me? Haven't you read my list? Your box lies under the tree. Come open it with a kiss. I've been a good girl. I've been a very good girl. Can I sit on your lap? Can I put my arms around your waist, your commodious waist? Can I help you with those big black buttons? Oh no. Wake up, Santa. Wake up. It was ever thus. The only year I thought we were going to do it. You know, I'm not getting any younger. And this isn't getting any easier. I can barely get off the floor. Please wake up, my darling. Your rocket was a dud, I fear. I'll eat some of your milk and cookies, and we'll try again next year. Oh, God.
You did more ad libs than I think anybody else did. And I put them all in. Yeah. So yeah, Eliza did I can barely get off the couch. She did I don't know. We did 5 or 6 takes, and every ad lib you did, I just threw them all into that one final take. Yeah, that was just too fun. I made this on Logic Pro, just for the audio files out there. So that was the program I used. And then Jason Shealy mixed 5 of the tracks. Skylar Batts of Studio 121 did 2 of them. Robert Cowie did 1. And then Skylar Batts of Studio 121 mastered the whole album. Thank you, Skylar. And everybody, they listened to your song and said, oh, I want to do that. They just laughed their butts off.
Wait
And
till I see the video.
wait till you see the video. That is the thing of the night. Wait till you see the videos for all these. I mean, I got to have my candy, y'all, because this is so much fun. And everybody has done a really great job with their songs. And the videos help that. So sometimes videos prop up a song that isn't good, right? I mean, Whitesnake. So this is these videos, though, actually really are dressing around a song that's already good. So I never felt like when I was making videos with you all that I really had to do something to make your song better. Your songs were already really good. So it was just icing on the cake to get to do it. And it was a really fun experience to get to do that. So yes, Eliza filmed her video in my house safely, and I'm still vacuuming up feathers off the floor.
It's X-rated.
It's X-rated. Yeah. So that you have to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have a list on my website, edencasteel.com, of when all of these are premiering. And I trust that every artist will be very good about telling your fans when your video is appearing. And they'll all be living on this YouTube channel, which is my YouTube channel for Eden Casteel. So they'll all have a permanent home there. If you want to get the album Holidays, you can buy it at edencasteelmusicstudio.bandcamp.com. You can buy that right now. You can give it as a gift. Right? I feel like I'm at a telethon. So you can give it as a gift. You can give a single track for $2. You can buy the whole album for $8. And you don't have to pay Amazon anything. You're paying us. And look, we need it. Look at us. So make sure you give us your money and buy the album on Bandcamp. We will be doing more albums in 2021. Maybe not tied around a holiday because we like sleep. But we might do one a little bit closer to March, April, vaccine time. So give ourselves a little more of a runway. But all of these singers here are actively writing now. So they got the itch, they're scratching it, and they keep on itching, and they're writing and they're creating. And I know what some of you are doing in 2021. It's awesome. So there's big projects coming on the horizon for many of the people you are staring at now. And it starts with just that idea of, can I do it? Can I really do it? I think every single one of you said that to me at some point. Do you really think I can do it? Yes, you absolutely can. And you are doing it. And you're doing a wonderful job of it. So congratulations to all of you. Right? This is your night. So this is Robin's song. This is Santa Has a Tummy Ache. And Robin is not singing on this song. Although somebody did ask me when they heard the recording, is that Robin singing? Really? Okay. So Robin is not 7. The lead singer on this is O. Cowie, who is a relation to me. And she is the lead singer on this because as Robin was writing it, we both realized that this would be really good sung by a kid. And then we started hunting around for a kid. Took a little while, right? So because you had to have the right kid. So it has to be a kid who can handle this many lyrics and who really gets the humor of the song, who has good diction. It's actually a fairly tall order we discovered after we wrote the song. So, but she wrote a wonderful song. So Robin will talk later about on when her video premieres about it, and we might get the singer to be part of it. But if it's past the singer's bedtime, then we'll just kind of get some artistic statement from the singer. You know those singers. I mean, they have so many demands. So, but I know this singer personally, and 8 o'clock is like a late bedtime for her. So anyway, this is Santa Has a Tummy Ache by Robin Dyer, sung by O. Cowie.
Obsessing over Santa Claus is tragic. My family says don't concern yourself. I say deal with it, for I knew he's magic. After all, he is a 1750-year-old elf. But Santa, I am a bit worried. For him, I have true concern. 'Cause Santa eats foods that are too high in fat. And how he's so much of them is tough to discern. Does Santa have a tummy ache every Christmas day from eating his favorite treats. The chimney's getting smaller or Santa's getting bigger. Santa needs to burn more calories than he eats. I'm sure Rudolph could spare a few carrots. I made a list, I added up the quantities. So many treats would make my belly moan. Each Christmas Eve, he drinks 3.5 million gallons of milk and eats 3/4 ton of cookies. Each Christmas Eve, his belly should stay home. Let's help Santa's BMI get better. Don't leave milk and cookies this year. Just text him emojis and thank yous instead. It's a low-cal way to send Christmas cheer every year. Does Santa have a tummy ache every Christmas day from eating his favorite treats? The reindeer hate to pull him, the sleigh's developed cracks. Santa needs to burn more calories than he eats. Does Santa have a tummy ache? No doubt, that's for sure. So keep your milk and cookies on your shelves. If Santa keeps eating, his demise will be assured. And then we'll have to ho-ho-ho ourselves. And then we'll have to ho-ho-ho ourselves. Is this song gonna get me put on the naughty list?
Yay, Robin!
Robin!
So yeah, Robin all songs start with an idea, right?
That just came from a spreadsheet.
Yes.
because I wanted to calculate how much Santa would actually eat. I don't know why, but I just decided to do it, and Eden decided it needed to be a song.
That's a song that needed to be born. It totally did. And I created actually a lyric and a chords sheet for every single one of these songs. So they actually are available. So people who are listening to this, if you ever want to sing these songs, you can. We actually have chord charts available for you and you can do them. So you guys wrote livable songs.
They got to pay us something if they're going to sing them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I got my first singing gig of 2021 and out of nowhere, which is really fun. It's going to be sometime, I think, February, March. Hello, Horace, who's going across the line. So I think I'm going to sing some of these songs actually in 2021, right? Why not?
Why not?
Once you've written them, you realize, oh, they have a life. And I didn't know that about songwriting. I mean, you all are, you've done some writing before, maybe the first time on an album, but I've barely written. I've written tons and tons of parodies, but this is the first original stuff I have done with all of you. And it's really fun. It's really, really fun. So it's so personal. You have to, Casey Cook, who worked with us, I think in July, she kind of said, you have to do it, but then you have to also be willing to let them go and let other people work on them. And all of you were willing to do that and let them kind of grow and develop and change. None of your songs tonight were what they were when they started. There's been a lot of change in every single one of them, but good change. Yeah. Wendy, my friend, she said, I want to sing them. They all do. So
do we get credit when they sing them?
Excuse me?
Do we get credit when they sing them? When they record them and they make, they take them to Broadway?
Yes. So they are actually all copyrighted. So yeah, so they're supposed to ask you first, and your job is to say yes.
Yes, our job is to say yes, of course.
Yeah. Now we all know what happens to things that get copyrighted is that many times they just get passed around constantly anyway, and then what you get is this payment called street cred. Street cred. It's a very valuable form of currency, and you can certainly eat with it, but. But knowing that people are actually using your work is pretty darn wonderful. So, but it is available if you want to get it. You just contact me and I'll be happy to send you some chord charts. So the last song on the album, last song tonight, is one that all of everybody here kind of helped me write. They gave me wonderful inspiration for it. So the song at the top of the album was Seasons Change, and that we wrote with Mark, and we were talking about what the past 6 to 9 months of our lives had been like up to that point. And we talked about what was March like in that first week of shutdown. What was it like to not have an Easter? What was it like over the summer? What was it like? And he asked us a lot of questions, and we turned that into a song. So that was looking kind of a little bit in the past and making a document of it. This is looking forward. So this is the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. And I got together with everybody online one night, and I wanted to write a group song, but I didn't quite know what I was doing. So I started asking all the same questions I heard Mark ask. But instead of asking what happened, I said, what do you think is going to happen? And what do you miss? What did you miss the most about those things that we missed? And they said things like, I missed going on Easter egg hunts. I missed taking my mother to brunch. I missed going trick-or-treating. I missed. And the list was so long, and you could feel kind of the pain of it. So I thought, well, what could you do to restore after this kind of a year where you missed so much of what you had done before? And I thought, well, we should have one day where all you do is celebrate every single one of them. So that became the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. And it's very tongue in cheek, but I hope that you'll enjoy it. And I realized, what would it be? It should be a solemnity, right? It should be a holiday. It should be a holy day of obligation where we all have to do it. We all have to go celebrate. And you celebrate like Halloween at 10 o'clock in the morning, Christmas at 11, Thanksgiving at noon, Easter at 1, but you just cram them all in. And you have the best possible time when you do it. So that is the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween, which is the last track on Eden Casteel Music Studio's Holidays, available on Bandcamp. The time is approaching, it's coming our way, so make plans to be on the scene. We'll celebrate everything on the same day, on the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. Each day's like the last, no fun to look towards when you're stuck inside quarantine. But we'll all have a blast, and we'll reap the rewards on the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. We'll wrap Christmas presents in red, white, and blue. Plant flags in the pumpkins around. Eat hot Easter turkey and candy corn too. And toss all our masks on the ground. The fireworks light up, the Thanksgiving floats, the kids disconnect the Zoom screen. Drink eggnog with Guinness as we sow all our oats on the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. Sure, I'll try it. It's just good to be out again. Hallelujah. Amen. My school graduation's a beach barbecue, and it's Mother's Day, so we wear green. The New Year's ball drops as the brides say I do on the 4th of Chris, Pat, Thank, Miss Ween. It's everyone's birthday, we're all 29. Thank you all. Do you feel like you went to church?
Yep.
That was the goal. So, and actually I filmed a video in a church yesterday. So I had to put it together. So yeah, all your videos are done, but mine isn't. So, but that was really fun to do. I've written for everybody else. I've never written for myself, ever.
Yeah.
So now I have, but I thank you all for doing something to make it possible for me. I don't know about you, but when I write stuff for myself, I get really stuck. And well, oh, what am I going to write about? I don't know. But this whole experience has made me a lot less nervous about that. And watching you take the initiative to write what you care about gave me the freedom to write about what I care about. So thank you all very much for that. So they say, yeah, Wendy, thank you, Wendy. Yeah, great work all around. Yes, great work all around. So
I really cared a lot about lying on a floor with a big fat man. I really
yeah,
did.
you clearly do.
That was top of my list for the new year.
Wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I
Fatter
think-
the better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all get one wish, and that's yours. So what's going to happen next, everybody, is you're going to go buy the album on Bandcamp, which is Eden Casteel Music Studio.bandcamp.com. The name of the album is Holidays. It is 8 songs by these 6 singers and 1 by me. They wrote them, they sang them, almost all of them, and they've lived them for the past 3 months. Very, very proud of their work. You can buy the album for $8. You can buy individual songs for $2. You can give it as a gift to other people, or you can buy a copy for yourself. Starting tomorrow night at 8 o'clock and running for the next 7 nights, I can't count. We will be having videos of each one of these. So right now we're going to premiere Seasons Change, which is the first song on the album. But then each night at 8 o'clock, we will have a different one of these people talking about their song a little more in depth and premiering their video. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to premiere Seasons Change, I think. I hope I am. So how can I do that and stream at the same time? I guess it's going to be a second window, and God help me, I think I can do it without hurting YouTube. Is that like meta YouTube? All right. I think that's everything. So I'm going to go find the video. I had it queued up, but then that's what happened. I had Seasons Change queued up, and it went to Holidays, and that's why it sounded like there was a ghost in the machine. So aren't we glad to know that it wasn't actually like, the worst thing in the world happening? Okay. So I was getting really worried there for a second. Okay, here it is. Seasons Change. I think everybody can see my wonderful YouTube.
Mhm.
Yeah, can y'all see my YouTube?
Yep.
Here we go.
The seasons are changing, that's all I can see. But St. Patty's Day we were shut down. Now leaves are growing all around me and all around old Newport town.
Summer's not summer when you're all stuck inside, and all of this time's flashing by. And fools show their faces and don't leave no spaces, but me, I'm not looking to die.
I can't hug my sister, it all gets me down. I can't shake my neighbor's hand. The Greenbrier is shuttered, I can't buy you a drink, so I walk 20 miles in the sand. Now fall is upon us and everything's changed except for the leaves on the ground. School is in session, but it's all rearranged, and soon snow will be falling down.
The holiday season is coming, I hear. The calendar says it's so. It's supposed to be freezing. I don't want that this year. So tell that Jack Frost to go.
I can't see a movie. I can't see a play. I can't do things that I like to do. Wharf's Tavern is shuttered. I can't buy you a drink. so I'm zooming around with you.
The seasons hold beauty, it comes and it goes, like happiness and sadness too. I just hold on as life ebbs and flows until I can hold on to you.
Then I'll hug my sister, go out on the town, and I'll shake my neighbor's hand. The Greenbrier's open, you'll buy me a drink, and we'll crawl 20 miles in the sand. The Greenbrier's open, you'll buy me a drink, and we'll crawl 20 miles in the sand. All right. Thank you all very, very much. Yes. Oh, good. She's got a toast. I had some too.
Toast.
I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How do you suppose we got through this night?
I love my students. You get
I didn't get the memo.
When I was fixing the fuse.
Well, I'll tell you what, for your own thing, you can have whatever libation you want. Anything you want, I promise. So yeah, my students are the best ever. We actually do have these things when we're not in a pandemic called happy hours, where we get together at my house on Friday nights before showcases, and we just practice our songs in my living room with the band. It's so fun. Everybody brings food and everybody gets up and sings, and it's so much
bring
fun.
a lot of chocolate.
We'll bring a lot of chocolate, a lot of food, and then yes, some non-alcoholic things so that way Christy can attend. But then we got booze for your parents, so it's okay. It's really, really fun. I can't wait for those to come back. That's going to be so much fun to get to do that again. Who knows, guys? You know what will be in 2021, except you're going to be creative. That much I know. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that you did this album. So we will see you tomorrow night at 8:00 to premiere Dan's song and a video, What Are You Doing Rosh Hashanah Eve? And then every night there'll be a different video premiering through next Wednesday, I think. So you can get the entire schedule at edencasteel.com and all of the socials. And we'll have the schedule. I'll figure out how to put it on YouTube as well. So thank you all very much. We are signing off of YouTube right now. People, Zoom people stay online, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Okay, the stream is stopping.